Man, y'all better stop playing. I don't know. I gotta be careful.
Can't
That's all I'm
say
saying.
he can't say the word nigga though, bro.
Man, so what? It ain't no about that. What's up, Coach? How you doing? Good morning.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning.
What up,
You
coach?
you the man, man. You answered the call right away. Right away. Cause I
I'm,
got Rashidi's
I'm
coach.
always somewhere lurking, man. You know that.
Rashidi coach hit me up. He like, yo, Ness, man, come on, man. We gotta get on there. You know, Norman Jr. and his father, they disrespected us, but they told us if we get ranked top 10, they'll give us a shot. So I'm about to text him now, like, Coach, I got him on. But yeah, he's number 8. Rashidi Ellis is number 8. Is that something you would consider? Or is
um.
this Jin Sasaki thing real?
So let's think about this for a minute. Let's think about this for a minute. So we got to debunk a lot of shit. We got some shit we got to do. Rashida Ellis is not a money fight. It's not a big fight. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's a test. It's a test or whatever else. But my son is he's already going through his test or whatever else. So right now it's about bigger and better things right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, if Rashida Ellis becomes a big fight, we have no problem with fighting Rashida Ellis. But as a world champion, you know, they only gonna give you so many spots a year. You see when you see the when the fighters are coming up, they can fight on ESPN Plus and you know the lower shows and everything else. But world champions only fight like 2-3 times maximum a year. So we gotta make that shit efficient.
Yeah. What
So
about
what? So what
Blair
direction
Slayer?
you going? Because me and Tone trying to build our champion. You
I
sound
got
like
you. I
y'all
got
just
you. I
want
got
to
you.
go straight to a big fight. You don't want to go to a hometown Atlanta fight. Sounds like you just waiting on the winner of the Stanionis and Boots fight.
Well, it's like this. No, 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 no. It's like this right here. That was even the consensus before this fight. But I can't say too much or whatever else. But I mean, bigger offers have already been sent. Bigger offers have already been sent to us, and big opportunities have already been
So
sent to us.
so
So,
the Jin Sasaki offer rumors are true.
I mean, he pulled up on him at the fight. I can't say
Who?
whether they true or not. I can't say whether they true or not, but he pulled up on him at the fight with his whole clique. So, I mean, I think
Well,
you
I
know
mean,
all
I,
that.
I I don't want you to say if it's true or not, but you said bigger offers have already been made. So he's
Absolutely.
not the bigger offer that's been made.
Who?
Sasaki.
I can't say that. I don't know. I'm just telling you, bigger offers have been made. Let me ask you this:
How don't
Would
you
it yes?
know? How you know
I
an
do
offer
know.
was
You know
made?
damn well. You know damn well. I know. I can't say.
Oh,
Like
you
what the
can't
fuck?
say. Okay, no. Hey, I understand. I understand you can't say. That's understandable.
Yeah, you know. I know.
Okay. So what month are we looking for the return?
I don't know that. I do not know that
Okay.
yet. I don't know that yet. No. Hey,
Uh
hopefully ASAP. Hopefully summer. I'm thinking just a few months. My son want to be as active as possible. He got to
May
get released.
in a way card? In a way? That'll be fire.
well,
Cinco
my
de Mayo.
audience was asking more, and this is the perfect question. Are you guys done with being an undercard, or will you be willing to get on the Keyshawn undercard versus De Los Santos? That sounds like it's gonna be a big fight.
I mean, that's a management decision. As you know, I'm no longer the manager. So I'm not in that position. I'm not in that or whatever else. So,
Oh damn, you turned over everything to Adrian.
yeah, they got all that. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that at all. Yeah, I have nothing to
Understandable.
do with that. I mean, of course, I got something to do with it because it's my son, and
Yeah, for sure.
my influence holds a lot of weight with my son or whatever else. But when it comes to like looking forward in the direction we want to go, nah, that ain't on me no more.
So how, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, you know, do you want to go to Japan next? What number you
Me,
put that
me,
on?
me,
Yes.
me personally,
Yes. Yes, you.
30.
Oh wow, that's low.
No, you said I was scared of 1 to 10.
Yeah, but
Oh
you still.
shit.
I took the third. Okay. So 30, you going above the 10? Okay, I took
30.
the
Yeah,
30 as a
yeah. That's what
mistake,
I
and
would
you
have fuck
meant
you.
3.
What you heard? Talking about that's low. That's 30.
Okay,
Motherfucker.
okay.
Hey, hold on. 1,500. We can pick any number above 10. How about that?
All
Shit.
right. So Japan is definitely something you're looking to get done.
Me
Um,
personally, that's a huge fight. It's a huge fight. I think it's a great fight. It's another market. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up on us. It's a storyline, world champion. I mean, that's the kind of shit that legacies are made of. You know what I'm saying? The world champion, you go over here and then you got just like with Floyd and everybody else are doing, you got country against country. That's a whole different animal when you get into that. So that's a huge opportunity. I
have
love
you
that
watched
though.
tape on Sasaki yet?
Absolutely. I did all morning.
All
That's what I was just
morning.
right here. That's what I was just doing.
Okay. Okay. He seems
My son.
big in the face off with your son. He seemed big. Obviously I say that about a lot of people. What did you think when you seen them face to face?
Hey, right, you say that about a lot of people, and I keep telling you, my son gonna mow him over.
Oh wow, okay.
If they fight, my son gonna mow him over. Same thing I told you about T.O. That's it's a style type thing. It's a style type thing. When you get any type of cocky fighter, any type, my son is punching, man. The stories are true. I've seen more than anybody. You seen in the what's the name? Santion fight. Right uppercut was tearing him up and tagging him all night, right? That's what blooded him up. That's what fucked him up. The right uppercut. He get his left hand surgery repaired. He comes back and knock this motherfucker out with a jab. You see how he was blinking, man. My son is punching. You understand? All he needed to get together from ain't even the question. I am the one that see it. All he ever needed to get together was his full confidence, and he full stride now. He's full. They in trouble. That's all he needed to get together. That's all.
That's kind of what
Coach,
I said this morning. I felt like I'm sorry, Tone. I just felt like since the Stantillion fight, his whole mindset has changed, his
Yeah,
demeanor, and even his
yeah.
performances.
He just needed the confidence. Yeah, I think, he could say what he wanted to say. I used to talk all this shit to people because of what I had seen and what I seen when I do with certain people. And I'm like, you gotta think of all the people he been in there with. He been in with some good guys, some real good guys. And he did good against he did great against every last one of them. We talking Charles Conwell, the other stories. He did great against every last one of these people. Not one of them beat him up. Not one of them, like, I'm serious. We talking, he did very well against every last person.
Coach,
So
is your son the most violent person at 147 right now?
absolutely. And you ain't hearing what I'm telling you when I tell you is they in trouble. He loves to do this. He don't go out. He don't party. He don't all he did boxing is his life. He was raised in this shit. He literally was raised. He don't know nothing else. He don't know nothing else. And now that he's seeing what I've been telling him, what I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story real quick. Some people know it, some people don't, but I'll tell it because I ain't ashamed of nothing. I used to spar my son. 2016 was when I stopped sparring my son. I used to spar my son. He was about 15, 16 years old, right there at that. And I was sparring him. I couldn't hit him hard, of course, or whatever else, but I used to work with him and, game work or whatever. That motherfucker hit me with an overhand so hard that I promise you, I'm a professional fighter. He hit me with a overhand so hard behind my ear, he had me fucked up for 3 whole days.
Mm.
My
Damn.
when I listen to me, when I got up out the bed, I had one of those windows that came from the top of the like almost at the top of the ceiling all the way to the floor. I used to get up out the bed and forget because I would go through the day and I'd be fine. I would get up out of bed for the next 3 months and fall into the fucking window. I swear to God, I don't know. Like I would get up like ain't nothing wrong, and boom, I'm like, what the fuck? I was scared, bro. He fucked me up, real talk. Because I had already had them issues anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this is 2016. So that's 5 years out. I had them issues, and then he clocked the shit out of me. That's the last time I sparred him. I was like, I can't even hit you back. You know what I'm saying? You my son. I can't hit you back, but that's the last time we sparred.
That's
That
crazy.
motherfucker, he cracking. So now that he believes in his power, they in trouble. No matter what, no matter what, everybody is in trouble. Anybody he gets in there with, anybody he puts his hand on, anybody that put pads on, you can put hand pads on and let him hit your fucking hand pad. Anybody is in trouble. He is punching.
Mm. Dang. Now, coach, let's map out. You go to Japan, you cook Jinsaki, you cook shredder.
Possibly. I didn't say we go to Japan.
Right.
I'm
But
just
let's
saying
just say
what I would like. Yeah.
hypothetically, I think to maximize your son as being legendary 147, y'all get in line for that Ryan Garcia payday, bro. Like
That sounds great. Sound good. Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
a huge fight. Huge pay per view.
Absolutely. Look, it's so many ways. Like I said, it's crazy how shit opened up when you ain't even thinking about it the day before or the week before. It's just amazing how so much shit opened up and so many stories can be debunked. Like, you might catch me in the comments of every single situation because I'm looking at like the things that they say, I be like, that can be easily disproven. That can be easily disproven. And that's why I always say something. So I'm like, the shit they saying can be very easily disproven. You know what I mean? So the next one I'm looking at it like, okay, in my mind, if we take a fight like Jen Sasaki over in another country and it's for his world title, then that kills that story about he'll never be able to make $1 million with another bitches.
Coach, this is not in any way disrespect.
Yeah.
Or is Brian done sparring for someone else's camp? Or does it depend on the person?
What you mean?
Like, could someone call your son in?
That's been there. Has been there. He said himself that was crazy. He said about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, I can't remember what happened. He said that. He said, I ain't no sparring partner. So yeah, that's been done. That's been over with. He ain't with
Even if
nobody
it's a
camp.
champion?
Yeah, he don't know. He don't give a fuck. No, he ain't nobody sparring. He said that. He ain't no
No,
sparring partner.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask.
Yeah, no, that was on him. He said, I'm not a sparring
Because
partner.
Shakur is different, right? Like Shakur still be wanting to spar
Yeah,
people.
absolutely. I mean, he's not going to nobody camp to be their sparring partner. I can't see that. Again, I'm not in his head. He a grown man now. He do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? We at the point where, whereas before we was always together, we was at the gym together, whatever else. But now, there's some distance there. He going out doing his own thing. He his own man, been going out my house for a few years now. Like he got his own thing going on. So he got his own mind. But so I can't say
So should
100% like
I
I
ask
used.
him? Should I ask him?
Absolutely. You can ask him.
I mean, in your
Absolutely.
opinion,
I don't think he
is
would.
it too soon for him to be sparring anybody? Just came out of a fight.
Oh no, he ain't sparring nobody right now. Nah. No. Where that come from? Where you crossed them questions up from? I must have missed some.
Nah, you know this show. Everybody watching, somebody watching, and they feel
No,
that
he not sparring. No,
they
he
feel
just
that
fucking
they
fought.
feel that style could be suitable. I should put it out there
No.
and break. I should put it out there and break news because I'm sure people would run with that. Uh,
What? What?
but the thing is, you're not interested. So
Sparring with who? I must be missing something. What we talking
Yeah,
about?
what
with
Interesting.
a
in what?
with a
you want
spawn
a
with a
deep
spawn.
Parker
I mean,
kryptonite.
I got a champion that is interested in spawn with your
Oh,
son.
you telling me you have a champion really that's interested in sparring? That what you telling me?
I'm telling you, as this interview was being conducted, I
Oh,
got a text
nah, he ain't.
and they
No, he
was
ain't gonna do
like,
that. He ain't gonna do
would
that.
Norman Sr. be willing to? And
Nah,
I
he
said,
not.
I gotta ask.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna do that. I understand. Yeah, I didn't understand. I thought you would just ask me a hypothetical question. I didn't know somebody was actually asking that question. No, he's not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I went the hypothetical route, but yeah, somebody actually text me,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
former world
nah, he ain't.
champion with a lot of experience that,
I
man,
mean, again, he might. Again, that's not me. I don't know. You can text my son. You got his number. I sent you his number, right?
yeah, no, I got it. I mean, it's early. I don't know. I'll hit
He
him
up.
up with a good.
I talked to him this morning. As I watched the Jen Sasaki, gave my thoughts on a few things, but we talked already. He up. He woke. He won't. But yeah, no. I don't think he would be interested. But I could be absolutely wrong. I have no clue because he did say one time, I ain't no sparring partner. He said that shit. Somebody tried to pay him Somebody tried to pay him to come to their camp or whatever. He was like, I ain't no sparring partner.
Mm.
So it's all good. But anyway, this is exactly what we wanted. Uh, to make it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. So now all of a sudden, the guy he not out. This again, my son's last two opponent. I keep telling people, was at 32-27, 59-1. My son's last two opponents are 59-1 with with almost 40 knockouts. 59-1 with almost 40 knockouts. These are title contenders. Giovanni Santillan was ranked number 1 in the WBO, so he was right up under Crawford. This guy right here, when the fight was made, because I see a lot of people, oh man, he was ranked up. No. You can go back and look. When this fight was made, which was in September last year, this guy was ranked number 7 in the WBO. You know what I mean? So it was a keep alive title defense, and that was supposed to be on the Keyshawn undercard last year. My son's surgery hadn't took yet, so he had to have his time. So that's what this was. They talk about the inactivity. He's been out of the ring a year and a half. That's not true, because him and my son have 5 months apart of ring inactivity. This guy fought in December 2023. My son fought in May 2024. We're talking 5 months. So they want to give one. So that we're talking, like I said, I said, it's so easy to debunk all the shit people say. So that's why it's hard for me to shut the fuck up and not say nothing.
Mm. So how's the feeling around Top Rank, man? You guys getting any extra
Absolutely.
added love because these performances are looking better and he's just looking like the champion that
Yeah,
they
we've been,
probably wanted him to look like?
absolutely. As you noticed, probably the last week or so, 2 weeks when we came to Vegas last time it started. You know what I'm saying? My son said something to him or whatever else, and I mean it's because of. You can't hide it. Like, he is what he is or whatever else, and they wasn't showing no love and they wasn't showing no support. And it was very noticeable to anybody that was paying any kind of attention whatsoever. That's why, like, damn, I don't hear about Norman. Then all of a sudden, then they start promoting. They start promoting for about 2 weeks or whatever else. But I mean, it's the youngest world champion in boxing, youngest male, because you got Gabriel Fundora. It's the youngest male world champion in boxing, period, across the board, period. He just knocked a grown man out that's never been down in his life with a jab. He sent him flying across the ring. This man, and when he got up, the motherfucker immediately walked away. That's a statement. That's a statement. That's a statement.
Nah, his swag is next level, man. I'll never forget when he stood down in front of Giovanni. And that's like 80s vibe too. Like, he stood down in the B-boy
Yeah,
stance, took the picture. He's a performer for sure. He's an entertainer. He loves what he does. And
yeah.
what I liked about this weekend's fight, excuse me, was that everybody was talking about the Cuevas left hook. I got a guy, I think he's still listening, Capicu from New Jersey, Puerto Rican. He's like, boy, Norman's going to get stopped. Cuevas left hook. And you guys went out there and you beat him with the left hook,
With the
bro.
left hook. Look,
Yeah.
that's what my son does. He went to Santillan. I don't know if y'all remember because it was so long ago now. He went to Santillan. I had a game plan for Santillan where he could have beat Santillan easily. He could have took minimum damage. And he probably, I don't know if he would have got the stoppage because Santillan was so, if he would have took my style out, I don't know if he would have got the stoppage because Santillan was so determined. And I understand. I mean, that was his shot. That was his biggest chance. So Santillan gave it his all. That's why he felt like he did. That's why he was as bloody as he was. I mean, Santillan was a fucking warrior. As a fighter, like we was talking about being in the ring and the experience, you just have to fucking imagine what this man was going through and the beating he was taking and again. Like, it took a lot for a man to go through that. He wanted that fucking win. You know what I'm saying? And this 23-year-old kid took it out of him. You understand? So he taking guys that wanted, this is their life. This is what they've done all their life. They've been professional for 10, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Santillan was in his hometown, like he's in front of his people, like he gave it his all. He was throwing headbutts, he was throwing rabbit shots, he was throwing shot. I watched that fight over and over, and I'm like, brother, I was so upset at the ref and then what was going on. But I was so proud of my son and the composure he was keeping while the shit was going on. I couldn't see that when I was at the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this is fucking next level shit I'm looking at. He was throwing elbows. He was putting his head on in the topic. He was shooting. He was doing everything. My son kept his composure, broke him down, fucked him up. And that's another statement with him. My son is making statements. So again, it's not about what you do, it's how you fucking do it. It's exactly what I've been telling y'all. And no matter what, anybody that gets in the ring in there with him, they won't stand in front of him. They won't. They got to get hit. And when they get hit, it's going. When you get hit by something of that power, it makes you act different. I can tell you that as a fighter because you have to be careful about how you approach them. You can't just go in there and do what you do, and you know what I'm saying. You have to be careful.
Shit. Damn,
So
your
look,
son is the fucking truth. Hey, yo.
Hold on, I gotta tell you. Hold on. So with Giovanni, because I didn't make my point. With Giovanni, he chose to beat Giovanni at his style, which he did. With this guy, he chose to beat him with his best weapon. It's just what he did. You get what I'm saying? That was my whole point of saying what I just said. That's why he did what he did. You know what I mean? That's who he is. He gonna let you know. I mean, he does everything. Like I've been telling y'all, he can do everything. He showed the footwork. I'm not hearing that flat footed shit. He showed he can do all of that. We've been telling y'all nobody was giving him a chance when he was 21, 22, like he's a fucking kid. And that's what was pissing me off as a father, because I watch, all the great shit he doing sparring and in the gym and everything else and on the road. He just had to get his feet together there. He had to get not feet, but his foot in the game. And as you see, he got his swag together. And it ain't no money. Hey, look, bro, anybody that get in the ring with him is in trouble. They in trouble no matter what. You saw the knockout, the when he got hurt, it comes out of nowhere. That's one punch power. We ain't talking about accumulation. One punch power where you're all of a sudden there and then you're not there. He has one punch power.
I don't even know if I should say anything until y'all talk. Your son said yes. He said give that party his number and give that party your number. He is the best, man. This guy is made of something else. This is crazy. I don't even want to say nothing because I want it to happen, man. I might have to fly myself over there to see this goddamn thing. This is insane. Uh,
Okay.
Nah, this is. I'm gonna text you. I don't think you can receive it because you're using your phone now. But whatever. Your son probably will text you.
Right.
Shout out to the champ. He must ain't
Right.
take no damage at all.
Oh yeah, nah, he cool. I talked to him this morning. I asked him, I was like, "Are you sore?" And he was like, "I didn't think I would, but I said you can't say you can't be sore." And he was like, "No, I'm not sore." He was like, "I'm just the time change. What we talking about the time change?
I
It
mean,
just
just we was talking about the time change beforehand. I guess that ain't mean nothing. But
no,
even
no, no,
after
no,
the
no. No.
fight,
I told you he was gonna be good on that note. I told you that part. I told you that. I told you he was gonna be fine. But no, it's like a hot you're on, and you don't even realize it's like you. I'm tired. I'm still at home now. It's 11. It's 11 o'clock my time, so I'm still at home. I need to be the fuck gone. But just being out there in that energy, and you just, I guess you don't even realize it, but you up here the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So when you come back, and you come on back down, but it's like it brings you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I'm tired. I'm fucking wore out because I was on high energy all weekend and excitement and on the inside. I mean, he was amped up the whole weekend. So, but he said he's not sore. Like I said, I talked to him this morning. He said he's not sore. And he said he was cool or whatever else. He just said he's going to chill for a couple of days. Because like I said, the gym is literally his life. That's the good thing about it. Like, he don't have no notion to go out and fucking party and do it. He don't, that ain't how he was raised. He don't give a fuck about that. So that's a good thing.
man.
Keep a simple life. He keep a simple life. I mean, he's in a great position right now. As long as he keep it that way, I always told him to keep life out the way. Because when I was fighting, I had life in the way. So when life in the way, shit, you got to go to work. You got to take the kids
Right.
here and there.
So
You know,
he's not married? No
No,
girlfriend?
hell no, no. I can't speak on his personal with as far as girlfriend. Like even though I know, but as far as married, no, hell no. He ain't married. He don't have no kids. He live. No, he got his own house. He cool. He has a very very simple life. I told him like I have a lot going on. And I had a lot going on that started because of my family and because of my kids, and I was trying to build something. But watching him come up and watching how good and easy he have it, I'm trying to figure out how to untangle and cut the cords on a lot of shit I got going on. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I
Yeah,
want to live like you. I want to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't like when my phone rings all fucking day long. You know what I'm saying? I want to be peaceful. That's what I mean. I don't need the money no more. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
damn, I think
That's
it
true.
already deleted. Or is it this one? Is it this one? To my Hall of Fame matchmaker, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, damn, he must have deleted it. Was it a store or is it this one?
Hey, when is
I'm
that
looking.
spawn supposed to?
Yeah, this is it. So this is it. I wanted to talk about this moment and how you felt. Obviously, Adrian Clark said almost 3 years ago, I stepped into Brian Norman's place of business and asked him to trust us. To trust me with his son's career. Almost 3 years later, hashtag and still. How do you feel about that link up? And in those 3 years, did you expect that it would have come this quickly? Like,
Man, we locked in.
How was Adrian doing, man? Bottom line,
We
you
locked.
know.
We locked. I mean, as far as my son go, he's very appreciative of Adrian. We locked in. I mean, I don't believe. I don't. Again, I believe in God. I believe in destiny. I believe that the shit is already written. The path is already written. You just got to walk it. Again, which goes back to the Quentin Randall performance and the Boca Chica performance. All of that shit was by design to get us where we are today. It was made for people to doubt us. It was made for people to talk the shit that they talk. It was made for people to give us those early chances that we wouldn't have got. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, that was made. So just like that, I think it was by design that Adrian Clark walked into my office and it happened how it happened, and we got as cool as we got, and we appreciate it, and we don't regret it, and I don't think we will regret it. Well, we can't regret it. So yeah, now we good.
So Jeff Bezos from Amazon was at your son's fight.
No, that's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
Oh, you
what's
didn't
up.
notice he was sitting next to Bob?
I didn't pay on. I don't pay that shit no attention. I saw him. I saw Bob, but I didn't pay Jeff no attention.
Okay.
But that's huge. That's huge. That's real huge.
Yeah. I mean, any like inclination on where Top Rank is gonna be? Cause ain't it over next month?
Yeah, no, we ain't worried about that. We not worried about that. And the reason we not worried about that because I know we got a world champion. The world champion got to fight. There are bigger fights that could be made wherever they are. We know that Top Rank is the longest running promotional company. So I mean, as long as boxing is alive, and I mean, we gonna fight. So we not worried about that. I don't know. I heard some rumors, but I don't know exactly where.
So this Japan thing, how soon would you want that? I've never even researched that. Like, what's a good month in Japan?
Summertime. I'm gonna say,
Okay,
listen,
summer.
this is what we said before. This is what we, again. That's why I say it's amazing how shit changed. This is what we said before. But then when all the offers started coming, this is what we said before. I said before this, but and my son, yeah, this is what we said before. So before my son's last fight, we said to the other welterweights that have a title fight coming up, and to one in particular that was trying to find that couldn't find a fight before his unification was made. We said that look, give us a minute. We got a contract that we got to fulfill that was signed last year before that other fight took place. Let us take care of that. We will fight you at the end of May, June, whatever else. That person made a great decision by unifying with another fighter, which we understand, respect. Hopefully, that's a wonderful opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We would love the opportunity. So they found that was perfect. Cool. They doing what they're doing. So now at this point, I feel the same way about what my son is doing. So now I feel after his fight, fuck waiting on them. We don't have to live their career because after they fight, then they gotta wait a couple of months. When the fuck that? We're not waiting on them. I'm thinking I would like June, July. I would like June. I would like June, July. That's me.
Uh,
I don't know, and I haven't heard shit about no dates. Even with the offer, I ain't heard nothing about no date. That's the truth. But that's just me. I know my son want to fight. He ready to go. He young. He likes to fight. Last year he only fought twice, and I mean he was supposed to fight five. He was supposed to fight 5 times last year. But we ready to go, man. We ready to hit the road running. We ready to go. He a young champion. He did not take a lot of damage. He didn't take a lot of damage in the Santillan fight, to be honest with you. He didn't. I know people were saying he was getting hit with this, hit with it. He didn't take a lot of damage. He was fine.
Coach, what is the Boots Stanionis fight gonna tell us about Jerron Boots Ennis after the fight? What's that gonna tell us?
This is both of their first tests. I look at it. I look at it from a real standpoint. I don't. I look at it from a real, actual standpoint. This is a fight that both of them could actually lose, and this is the only real fight that both of them has ever had, ever. They neither one of them has been in a fight that they could actually lose. You can go look at their record. My son has been in fights that he could actually lose. That's the upper at a younger age. My son could have lost to Quentin Randall, an Olympian or whatever else. My son could have lost to Giovanni Santillon. My son could have lost to to the puncher Derek Cuevas. He was a puncher. You know what I'm saying? You saw he hit my son with a high hook on the head. And my son was defensively responsible and everything else, but it's boxing. You're gonna get hit. He hit my son with a high hook to the temple or whatever else. My son adjusted well. He did what he had to do, but I mean, this is the first fight that they have ever been in on any other. I mean, Stanionis' last opponent had 6 fucking fights. Jerron's last opponent never fought anybody, and I guarantee you, nobody watching this live right now or listening to this can stomach to watch another Kara fight outside of Jerron Ennis. I'm telling you, I tried. It's terrible. I couldn't watch it. So Karen's most exciting fight was against. I'm serious. Karen's most exciting fight was against Jerron. So
I
this was a
actually
guy
like
that,
that fight though. He's number 5
yes,
in the WBO. Would you be willing to take it to like make a statement and do it better, or you don't want to? You don't want to go
uh,
sideways. You want to go straight at the
yeah,
chambers.
right, yeah, right. That's no different than that. I mean, Rashida would probably be a better fight than that. I like Rashida fight better than I like Karen fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lateral movement. Karen is, as far as I know, Karen is not known for anything other than fighting Jerron Ennis. He's not known for shit else. Rashida at least beat Alexis Rocha. Rashida would be a better fight than Karen all day.
You had a big fight with Greg Hackett, Atlanta versus Philly. It's only right y'all go up there, whoop my man Mario Barrios. No disrespect, get that belt. Boots beat
I'm with.
Stadium. Then Boots versus your son. Atlanta versus Philly. That's huge right there.
So listen, again, that's why I say it's funny how things change and your mental change. My son is 4 years ahead of those guys. The other champions right now, he's 4 years ahead of them because he's so young. And what I mean by he's 4 years ahead of them is he's done something they did 4 years before they did it. So now they're living the simultaneous, road at this time, and they're in the same field. But my son is there 4 years early. So my son didn't get a chance to build his fan base like they did. He didn't get a chance, like, you know what I'm saying. He has done. Just so y'all know, of course, on local shows, and they all did well. He has done local shows here, and they all did well. Headline or whatever else, but it was all local shows, local promoters, small promoters, situations of that nature. So my son has headline shows here, but as far as a whole, on a larger city scale magnitude, he hasn't even been promoted in Atlanta correctly yet. Because again, he wasn't supposed to be where he is. He jumped the line. He jumped the line because of God giving him those bullshit performances, and that catapulted him to that opportunity that he seized, and he dominated, and he showed up. I mean, can I ask y'all a question real quick? How many other
Mhm.
fighters? How many other fighters fighting today have a performance that you can? I mean, they have a performance like Santillon, a beat down like that. Can y'all think of any other than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence is the only thing that's like that. I can't think of nobody else that even got those kind of performance where you actually beat a motherfucker down to. I mean, this person has all the life in the world, the heart in the world. He's the heart of a champion. He's undefeated. He was 32 years old. Like he been doing this all his life. I don't think of nobody else, no fighters that's fighting right now that has a beat down like that. Other than Terrence and Errol.
That gave out
and
a beat down like
especially
your son did to Cuevas?
Yes. No, 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 no.
Sanchez.
Santian.
Oh.
Santian.
Mm,
Not that Quebec shit was no. I'm talking about Santian. He beat the wheel out of the man.
now that was
Bro,
He
on
beat
and he posed
major
on him. And
TV.
he posed on him. He
Yeah, that was
posed
the
on
that
him.
was the that was the best part was the pose.
he beat the wheel out the man in his hometown. This man is going for the fucking, and then you had people, oh, that was a one and done. Oh, he last fight. He was, and I'm like, damn, it's crazy how people believe in God. They believe in destiny. They believe in God in them, but they don't believe that God worked for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Those other fights was God getting him the way he is today. It's crazy how people they so ignorant. But hey, it's only because of what they want to believe, but they can't stop what God got in store for you. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, my son flying, he flying high. He a good kid. He don't do no drugs. He don't drink. He don't party. He don't do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? All he do is just chill out, work out, have fun. Look for better with study. He study. He reads a lot. The motherfucker do walks in the park. I call him a weirdo sometimes. Serious. He do shit like that, but he's not really weird. Like he don't really act weird. He just do shit that's for me, that's weird because it's different than he came up and it's different than what he got from me. You know what I'm saying? He would just real quick story. The police called me because his car was registered in my name. The police called me at 2 o'clock in the morning. True story. They called me at 2 o'clock in the morning and they say, do you know where your Nissan Maxima is? I was like, my Nissan, what are you talking about? I guess they thought it was stolen or some shit. And I was like, I was like, that's my son's car. It was like, well, do you know where he is? I was like, no, I don't know. So now I'm worried and shit. What's going on? Where is it at? It was like, it's at the park. But it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, the park is closed. I called this motherfucker. He answered the phone. Hello.
He on the
Ain't shit
run.
good. No, the nigga done walked up in the woods, sat on a bench, and was reading with a fucking light. He was
Damn.
either that or he was walking. He was not running. He was not working out. He was either walking or sitting and reading in the fucking park up in the trail. He said it's a trail that he go to and he go up in the trail. I was like, bro, what the fuck? he was like he was like 22 years old. I'm like, bro, why you fucking boss? You can't be doing shit like that. I said, shit happens. You can't be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who the fuck else out there.
He wasn't getting no
Like,
yams out there. I would have been getting yams out
that's him calling me. That's him calling me. I don't know
Yeah,
what him
yeah,
calling me
nah.
though.
Take care of that, coach, because that's that team. But text me the minute I can say it. I don't want to say it until you clear me.
Yeah, that might be why he calling me. He
Yeah,
just
yeah, that's
called
what I'm
me.
saying.
Okay,
So handle that. But thank you,
okay,
appreciate you. But text me so
okay.
I can say it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. What
there.
up, coach? You back?
I'm back. Yeah, nah, I just talked to him. Now that's, and I told you, I see who it was. That's. He told him, now that's a potential. I told you, he don't like people sunning him. First of all, he ain't trying to get him. He don't want nobody to pay for him to fly. Or nothing. There's a lot to it. My son got a lot of pride, a lot of ego. But nah, that's a no go because they potential opponents.
Mm. So is
He
you
said he would
going?
love to. He said he would love to, but he don't want no familiarity at all. So, nah, it's a no
So
go.
so is you going to tell us who it was?
Can I tell you who it was? This, I mean, I can. You told me.
I mean, but that's your business. I don't put people business out there. That's your business to put out there.
That's my son business to put out there. I don't. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man.
Because if I ask my son, he gonna always say no. He don't want me to say shit. He don't want me to say nothing about nothing. He gonna if I ask him, it may be okay for me to say something. But if I ask him, can I say something? He gonna say no because he gonna say, wow, like there ain't nothing to say. You feel me? But you know what? Ness
I'm
know.
I'm asking.
No,
Can
no, no,
I?
no, no. But you know who it is. You
I
know who it is,
know.
right?
I know, but
So
I need to get the clearance. I gotta follow the
so since
code,
you know
baby.
who it is, it's not a secret. It was Devin Haney.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Dev Dollars, Devin the Dream, ain't he?
So he was
Oh
trying to
yeah.
get your son to get him ready for the Ryan. I mean, not Ryan, but the Jose Ramirez fight. Damn. Now that's a way. See, that's why I was so excited because that's how you know if your chin is there, right? Like I got guys like my co-host. He loved to hate on Devin every day. They want to question Devin's chin. You get in there with Brian Norman,
He
and
should. That's not a good. That's not a good idea though. I'm
I
just
mean,
being real.
hey, but if
Nah.
you want that, you want somebody to bring that out of you.
I
It's
like.
gonna
I
be a
like
Norman.
Devin. I
It's gonna
like
be a
Devin.
Norman.
I like Devin and I like Bill. I don't think the spar. I don't think that would be a good idea. I really don't.
Honestly, I think that you
Oh,
should
don't do
rethink
that.
it. I think you should rethink it because it's like on
It's
some
not on me. It's
on
not.
some hood shit. Like, yo, let's help
No,
Devin.
no,
Let's help
No,
no.
no.
Devin get back.
Look, they trying to do that Shakur Stevenson shit. How Shakur be trying to take niggas superpowers and sparring beforehand. Don't do that. Keep them out. No cheating.
Hey, the
Stay out
same
the
way
way.
Devin got
Stay out the way.
familiarity after the spawn session, the Normans will have the same. Cut
No,
the
no,
bullshit.
nasty. You nasty for that mess. You nasty.
What? What? What?
You nasty.
Floyd sparred Earl. Floyd
No,
sparred Earl.
no, you trying to
Floyd Money Mayweather spar Earl.
No, you saw Brian Jr. cooking niggas with that left hook, and now you like, well, Devin like, well, let me see if I can take the left hook.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Ain't
no,
nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with he.
no,
I mean,
No,
no.
who
I
hit harder?
respect that.
Who hit
No,
harder?
no.
Ryan Garcia or Brian Norman? I say Brian Norman. So bring him in and work on that. Blocking that motherfucking left hook. Yeah. Yeah, they think
Y'all,
it's smart. You see, this is a generation we live in that people laughing at someone for getting a bigger man that has more power and uses the same punch. It's like he trying to prepare. I mean, this is nasty work, man. Nasty work.
bigger.
No,
Devin
no,
low.
no, no. You gotta.
I
No,
mean,
no. Hey,
Brian
hold on,
Norman is
hold on.
bigger.
Listen. No, listen. No. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have a lot more respect for Damon Haney Hart and everything else for doing that. That is huge. That's huge.
I'm
That
trying
is
to
huge.
tell
That's
you,
huge. That's
only Two
huge.
Tone
That
will
is
find a
huge.
way to laugh at it.
Now, real talk, Tone, think about this. Like you said, he talking about the left hook and he can take the left hook, and you gonna get a man who he literally just dropped the motherfucker and then fucked him up with the left hand. I mean, that is huge.
That's how
That's
serious that team is. They watch your fight
that's
yesterday, like, man, let's see if
yeah,
they willing to
yeah,
come in and help us out.
yeah.
Come on,
That's
man.
huge.
They
Man. You
trying to
gotta
win.
respect. You gotta respect Team Haney for that, bro. That's huge. That is huge. Like, now we want the best. He's seen what it is, and that's a tough ass test. He's a welterweight. He's a strong young welterweight. Man, that's huge. That's fucking huge. That's a lot of heart for them to do that. That's a lot. You know what I'm
Trying to
saying?
tell you.
But me personally, now I'm not saying what will or won't happen, but me personally, for us, what I mean, I understand what my son said. He don't think it's a good idea because again, they potential opponents. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if we doing that, let me text Ryan Garcia. I mean, Ryan needs some work. He needs some sparring work. I mean,
He
that'd
ain't
be
gonna
better.
my son. Why we spar Ryan when that's a potential fight? He don't want to spar nobody. That's a potential fight.
I mean,
Y'all,
tell Ryan that Yoenis Hernandez. I tried to get Yoenis Hernandez too. Like, let's see if Ryan wants some 160 work. You feel
hey,
me?
relax.
Oh, relax. Now you want to relax.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
wildin'. See, this
but
particular shit over here. Niggas is
yeah.
what? See, I knew Ness was on some bullshit.
How?
Hey,
I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. I love Junior and Devin. I gotta watch them fight each other in the future. Nah, that ain't what I was thinking ever was gonna happen. But that's where we at.
Mm.
You know?
right. Hey man, look, listen, this boxing, man, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Like I said, it's amazing how shit can change in one day, one weekend, 2 days. I'm learning. Again, I know that about life, period, but I'm learning the same thing with it. So we can't say how we gonna feel about tomorrow when you ain't even went through the day yet. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, definitely things change fast, and we got the offers in or whatever else, and that definitely changed everything about what we got going on in our plans at the moment. Right now, we could possibly listen while they was talking that Jerron in his A side B side shit. The role we on right now. And the career, my son, like I was saying, let my son walk his own career. And you had the naysayers, the bootlickers saying, "Oh, you ain't gonna make that money with nobody else." Well, the next fight we could potentially make that same as that money with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then build my son's own legacy, do something that their guy is not doing. You know what I'm saying? Do something that no other welterweights is doing. Take those chances and do that, and build my son's own fan base. And then when we come back, we got more leverage and potential that we can be the A side after we do a couple on our own. You know what I'm saying? But at the first time, initially, first negotiations, we was nobody, right? Yeah. So hey, you never know how shit gonna unfold, man. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it,
Definitely
man.
the story is unfolding. I was talking to the audience about the fact that Top Rank is starting to build a little welterweight stable. What do you think about Tiger Johnson and his performance? And then you got Giovanni getting back in position. You also have now Polanco that officially moved up, and they've been pushing him. I know a lot of those guys, or two of those guys rather, are further behind, but Top Rank seems to be investing in the welterweight division now.
Last night somebody just said to me, I think it was Mill City Boxing, or somebody said to me that Tiger Johnson did the interview a couple of days before the fight and said something about my son, or he wanted to fight my son. I got nothing but respect for Tiger Johnson. I got nothing respect for Prentice Brewer. I've seen them, they cool fellas, cool cats, whatever else, but my son will knock Tiger Johnson out. That's for one. Um, No, he will. He will. No, I'm just saying it respectfully. He will. Like Tiger. No, he's a little kid. Not a little kid. He's not a little kid, but he's a little. My son would. No, he's not even gonna take the jabs. He's not gonna take. My son is punching, and now he got both of his hands. Now he believe in himself. And if Tiger not punching, they can. The only thing
Well,
I
Tiger
understand is just like.
proved that he was punching yesterday because Kenny Sims couldn't knock that dude out. Kenny Sims
Let me.
just fought that dude.
Hey, I'm gonna shot right back in. I gotta take that call. I'm gonna call you right back.
Yeah,
Call you right
no
back.
worries, no worries, no
All
worries.
right.
All right, let's take some calls. If you guys want to call in, you Quest. That's Brian Norman Sr. What's up,
Yeah,
Coach?
my bad. Yeah, no, I can't remember where I was at. I was saying about I think he did the interview. Again, what you said about Tiger? What you said about Tiger? You were saying something
I
about
was
Tiger.
saying Tiger definitely showed he got popped because he stopped somebody that Kenny Sims, who's way more experienced, could not stop.
Again, power is the game changer. So he just said 140. I would have to see if it's real or whatever else. But I mean, I don't think he got the kind of pop that would deter my son. Again, Derek Quaybaz had pop. You seen that? You could see he was punching. He got 19 knockouts and 27 wins, 27 fights. You know what I'm saying? That I was about to say that's the only thing that alters everything else. I keep telling people that power alters everything. I don't give a fuck if you got speed. I don't give a fuck what you got. When you get hit and you get hit by a motherfucker that make you respect that shit, it's going to make you act. It's going to give you some act right. It's going to make you act different. And that's from experience. Because you can't just, like I said, you can't just run in there. There's no way that Tiger got that kind of power. And I don't want to be in here bashing Tiger because I don't have no problem with Tiger. I fuck with him. Like I said, I fuck with Prentice. Cool, I ain't got nothing but love for him or whatever else. But if he called out my son or he said he wanted to fight my son, you know what I'm saying? If he did that, I don't think it's a good idea. But like you said, Top Rank is building a stable. I don't think that that's a big fight with Tiger. I don't think that's a big fight. That doesn't make sense. That's no different than uh what's the name, Rashidi, that we were just talking about it. So Tiger ain't ranked higher than Rashidi, so that wouldn't make sense. So I mean it would be a backwards movement. It won't even be a lateral movement. You know what I mean? That just saying that. Polanco, you cut me off, dog. My time, my bail up, my
Nah,
bad.
nah, nah.
Yeah, yeah, no, real quick. Polanco. I know they got Polanco. I asked Carl if you know Carl. I asked for all the work. I said it in the ring after the fight. Before anything, I walked over to him before they even announced the winner, and I told Carl right then and there. I said, "Bro, I already know what y'all doing. I already know what's going on." I said, we'll take whatever you got." I said, "Jen Sasaki." I said it. I said before we even saw Jen. I said, "Jen Sasaki, Rohan Polanco." I hear the rumors. I hear the shit going around. I said, we ain't afraid of none of them. I said, whoever you think you got that can beat us, that you think that you want to try against us, please put them in there. That's what I told Carl. That's
So
what I
now,
told
now
Carl.
that the
So
fight is over, who'd you guys use for sparring?
Who did we use?
Yeah, to get ready for the Cuevas fight.
It was we used some local guys initially. This how it went. We used some local guys initially. Heavier guys. We used some local guys initially, heavier, bigger. I think he 185. That's who he was sparring. Then we brought in one of our stablemates, Justin Figueroa out of Atlantic City. He up and coming 154 pounder. We used him. He helped us out a lot. And then we came to Vegas and sparred Gabriel Maestro. I'm sorry. Gabriel Maestro at Solid Gym. Solid Gym is it's the best shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever else. If you want that kind of work, that's why we came there for Santillan fight too, and that's when we sparred with Edwin De Los Santos and Alberto Puello right before he won his title. You know what I mean? So I mean, they got great work over there, and that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we sparred for this one. So I mean, as you see, my son was ready to go. He was ready, man.
Nah, it was a great performance, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Great
We
performance.
just yeah.
And defensively, he was tighter this fight. He got hit way less. Obviously, Cuevas wasn't throwing as many punches as
Exactly.
Santillan,
Right.
but he
Right.
didn't get hit. He was just more defensive this fight.
If you don't mind, I want to elaborate on that.
Yeah,
People talk about other people's defense. Did you see all of those punches that Santiago was fighting? I'm like, you cannot block all of those punches.
yeah.
That's why I always tell my son to be first because you can. If I look at you and you looking at me, and I decide to throw a 6 punch combination, there's nowhere in the hell you're gonna block all six. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you don't give that person that advantage. You punch first. That's why if you've been in the gym, you always hear be first. Be first. That's why they say be first. If you're not first, you last. You know what I'm saying? You're not first. They look in the counter, but okay, what if that motherfucker throws 17 punches behind it? And that's when, again, there's always other ways to do things. That's where the placement and the timing and the way you put the punches, that's why all that shit come into play. Not for people to think, oh, all you got to do. Nah, fuck that. But when a person throwing all those punches like Santiago was punching, you not going to block all of them. You going to get hit. It's just part of the game. It's part of the sport. The man threw a lot of fucking punches. He threw a lot of punches. My son took it, weathered it, broke him down, did what he had to do. This time, this guy punched a lot less. My son's defense was a lot tighter. He kept everything good. He didn't get hit with no foolish shots. My son didn't get hit with foolish shots. He got hit with fair play shots. I mean, you're in a fucking fight. He got hit with fair play shots. He took those fair play shots from a puncher that's a known puncher, and he took him out with his own goddamn game.
No, that's what was impressive to me that he took him out with the left hook. But your son did get hurt in that first round.
No, no,
How'd
no.
you feel?
He took him out with a jab. He took him out with a jab. It
Yeah, I
was not a
mean,
left
yeah,
hook.
the final shot was a power jab, but
A jab. And sitting him across the ring. Like I said, that the one that he got hurt with, I didn't notice in the ring. I couldn't see it. I didn't see it till when I left. I watched that shit. I watched that shit for a whole hour, back and forth, back and forth. There was nothing he could have did about that. I asked my son because
it's crazy
I didn't
because he
even ask.
got caught with his hand up, kind of the same
Yeah,
Devin
yeah,
Haney
yeah.
Ryan
It's part. It's
Garcia
part. It's part.
situation.
It's part of the game. You know how Bagola got hit on top of the head? He got grazed on top of the head.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the brain. It's part of the brain. Like there's nothing you can do. Like you can't say he ain't got a chin or whatever else or nothing else. Like when you get hit in your fucking brain in the right way, your ass, you know what I'm saying? You can lose your all sense of stability. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wasn't. He said it just like buzzed him real quick, but he was like, oh shit, wait. And then, you know what I mean? That was the first hook that he threw. The first power hook that he threw. It landed on top of the head. He took it well. He had to get his footing back together, and he as you see, it's about how you respond. He responded to it very well. Kept his hand up, kept his composure, didn't falter. You know what I mean? Again, man, all of this shit builds character. I love it. I love everything that he's going through. It builds character for the next thing. It builds character for shit like if we did go to Japan to fight in a Japanese arena against 1,000 screaming fans on the other side. That builds character when he fought Santillan and went to San Diego with 5,000 to 7,000 or however many thousands of screaming fans against us and booing us even when he got the win. Like all of that shit builds character. It builds character to get dropped on national TV and get laughed at, and oh man, he wasn't. That builds character to get cut, bled, get elbowed. All that shit builds character. I love every moment of it. I love every moment of it. My son is a very well tested fighter, and your favorite fighter at this point is not very well tested. And he gonna be, and when he get in there with my son, he gonna be in there with a very well tested seasoned fighter.
Well, Coach, man, that's pretty much
All right,
all our questions. I do
all right.
appreciate you always jumping. Actually, I got James in Atlanta. He sent this $20 super chat before you
What up,
when
Jay?
you left, and he said he's actually helping me here. He says, Coach Norman, would you be willing to commentate Border Wars if we bring it to Atlanta? I told Ness Atlanta sells itself. I contacted two
Absolutely.
venues, Champions Boxing and Buckhead Fight Club. What you feel would be a better Border Wars Atlanta edition? So out of those two
I
venues, what you
know.
think is better?
I know both of them. Champion. Champion on Tar Boulevard. That's where I fought at. Champion and most people do their stuff at Buckhead. Champion, they just started doing champion boxing last year. They did a few there.
What's the
Uh,
name of
that,
the owner or the coach from Champions?
that's Scott, Chris Scott. I got his number and
Is he
everything
heavy
else. It's
set?
Chris. No,
No, oh, wrong
he,
person then.
he young, young, thin. Yeah, he fought amateur for a little bit or whatever. Now he young, he a kid. No, he like not a kid, but like 30 something.
Has anyone else recently, let's say last 24 months, contacted you? Not last 24. How long your son been a champ now? Like 7 months?
Yeah, something like that.
Has anybody else contacted you in the last 7 to 8 months trying to get you to spar?
That's why I got so much respect for Devin Haney as I was thinking about it. Is no nobody that, and I noticed that nobody is saying my son's name. Even those other people, they're not saying my son's name. The only people saying my son's name is the people looking for a come up. Those are the only people saying his name. You got a Rashida Ellis that got something. That got a lot to gain. You know what I'm saying? You got a Black Cop that got a lot to gain. You had a Jaleel Hackett that got a lot to gain. But the people who don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying, that they got a lot of shit to lose or equally yoked, they are not calling my boy name. That's not the fight they're gonna do. They don't want that fight.
All right, all right.
All
Well, that is it, Coach. But man, you already know.
right,
Keep
man. I
me posted
appreciate
on
you.
your son because I did want that interview today. He said he got to do some other interviews. I guess Jolene lined something up for him. But keep me on the list for this week.
Okay, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right.